I forgot I was muted. Uh, Hello. I just woke up. Okay, so I'm a little bit late. Uh, I'm gonna do what I had to do for a long time, and it was playing this game. Yeah, I was supposed to play Doki Doki Literature Club for a long time, and now I have the time to do so. So I'm trying it. I want to see if it's really scary. Uh, I'm a little bit concerned about what this game looks like, because as I can see for the moment, this is reading. This game is not suitable for children and those who are easily disturbed. So let me change something real quick. Mm, I forgot how it's called. Yeah, my objective, my today's objective. Um, I don't know what objective I want to do today. um, Let me see. Let me think a little bit. A little bit. Mm. Maybe not being scared? Nah. Yeah, I think I could achieve that today. Uh, eh, my eyes. Okay, let's start. So, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have safe experience. Playing this game for content warning, please visit jdlc warning.html. Blah, blah, blah. Visit our website. I mean, I'm depressed, but I think it will be alright for me. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Okay. Okay. Oh. Do, 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 do. I'm just gonna increase this text speed a little bit. Okay, not a good idea. It's just gonna be windowed here. Okay, so it's 7:43 right now. I'm not gonna quit this game until 8:43, and we'll see what it is about. We'll find out. I'm curious. I never really hopped on the trend of Doki Doki, so I'm a bit curious. My name is K. My name is K. But I added this letter to make it easier for everyone. Hey. I see an unknown girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any intentions she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sighed and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to be the main character here, but what the hell? This already starts really bad in my point. I'm not gonna do this. Oh, fuck you. No. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe. But okay. I don't know how to read. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eh? You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Kay. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple of something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in. Oh, I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other children making their daily commute. By the way, Kay, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any club. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you will join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at few clubs if it makes you happy. No promise though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Ooh. The school days are as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my thing, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with an anime club. Hello? Sayuri. Sayuri must have come into the classroom while I was pacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Pretty weird though. Why are you doing this? I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayuri. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Nini. Sayuri is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature club is guaranteed to be even less. That boy is wild. Why you have to be such a meanie? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's cunning has to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for cupcakes, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swing open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always wants to say nice things. Whoa, wait. Sayori always say nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Okay, wait, what a nice surprise. Okay, Who the fuck are ya? Who are these three persons? Wait. Who are these three girls? Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? I want to know. Welcome to the club. Our word escaped me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one that I don't recognize. Her small figures make me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can't just ignore her. You can't just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ears, then turned back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appeared comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Kay. Monika smiles sweetly. We don't know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Don't self-depreciate like this, damn. So having her smile at me feels genuinely So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Kay. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I make them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take the seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, cute. That's cute. Da. Nah, that's cute. For real. Really cute. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute. had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabbed the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yeah, that's some tsundere type of shit, okay? Hi, Manny. Hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I told you that I was about to play this game last week, and I kept my promise. Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returned to the table, carrying the tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I am glad. Yuri faint smile to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any club yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That's a nice thing to say. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nodded in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Kay, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traced the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build a deep and complex fantasy world. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in this world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't that amazing how a writer can so deliberately take the advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you out for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read horror books once. I read too. I'm sorry, reading isn't my thing. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with Rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I like her. I like her. Basically, I don't like reading. I mean, I like it. No, it's not that I don't like reading, but if this isn't something that makes me think twice about what am I reading, I will not enjoy it. These type of stories are priceless to me. This is exactly how I feel about playing Genshin. Even though the dialogues are really long, this put me in another realm. I feel like I'm not on Earth anymore. I'm in the game and I'm just enjoying the story. Anyway, surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud" and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidled up behind Natsuki and puts her hand over her oh shit. And puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Wait a second. Is that really how some people see me? I think I get why I get told a lot. People call me tsundere. People call me cute. I was about to say the same thing. Well, I don't care. I'm not cute, okay? I'm not. I mean, I want to be, but I'm not. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Eh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers. Oh, okay. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reach of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I really wanted to read everyone's poem. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically. What the hell is that word? Quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond in the club. Isn't that right, Kay? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we are back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with that what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thoughts. Oh, look at their face. She looks angry. She's about to beat me up. They all look sad. She looks angry. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, okay, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, these girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone's remembered tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Kay, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Kay, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for the club. Sure. Might as well. Yay. Yes, I'm dying. Oh. Look. I'm dying. With that, the two of us depart the club room and makes our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing the poem tonight. Oh boy, he doesn't know. It's time to write a poem. Big words to think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Why the hell does it have electricity? uh, Sticky? Nah, let me think. Crimson. Swimsuit? What the hell? No. Eternity. I'm pretty sure this is the way. This is one of the things that help me. No, that doesn't help me, but that makes my fate. If I'm gonna die in horrible circumstances or not. Whisper music. Oi, that starts being really weird. Why is it here? Why this word is here? No. Whoa, whoa, hey, come on. Uncanny. Makes me think about the uncanny valley. Depression, misery, love, scars, heartbeat. Imagination. Broken cage. Imagination. What? No. Okay. Anxiety, unstable, awesome, infallible, wonderful, wonderful, embrace. Okay. After image. What does that mean? This music is so nice. Da 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 da. Let me see. Da, 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 da. Climax, pink, kitty, together, kiss, happiness, dream, grief, occasion, headphones. Headphones? Why? Okay. Let me say this. Parfait, which means perfect, okay? Captive, sweet, proof, calm, landscape, heaven sent, horror, jumpy, sing, secretive, cheers, portrait, fluent, promise, adventure, understanding, Doki Doki. What am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna use this one. Okay, we'll see. Hi again, Kay. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Kay. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any club this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Kei always give it his best as long as he's having fun. I think everyone is like this. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Wait. Huh? How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Oh. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Kei can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the real situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What it is? What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you I don't want yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reached into her bag and pulled out the book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked up a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activity for the club. What is Money doing? But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks around, another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her eye her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just pacing out. I murdered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once I start to pick it up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What about it anyway? What's it about? Well, Yuri closed the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Okay, give me a second. I need to drink. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs so desperately to choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship and her life start to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles at all of the sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of things, Kay? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, their own philosophy, and that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they are made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the violence plan. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like you I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like book and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. At least the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, okay? Right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That's reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe it's a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to... Sorry. I mean... Okay. That is cringe right now. Oh. I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Huh? I suppose so. Yuri timidly closed her own copy. Once we reach the lean, a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess... I missed... No... I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the pages. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. How cute. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the pages and Yuri slide it under her thumbs after it flips to her side. Ugh, I don't know how to read anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ooh. Okay, give me a second. Oh, okay. But in holding it like this, we're handled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's 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 as I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the pages. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not you're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the pages. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapters in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go the pages, letting it flutter over her side, and she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guess all of the things that she say and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerism. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Kay, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of things. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Huh? What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Ah. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. I'm gonna stop after this. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah. Yuri exhales breath from finishing her thoughts. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri released her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Um, I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. Hmm? In that case, I'll read it a little more tonight. It would be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters on your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note where I left off the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Hmm. Sayuri on a wrinkled sheet of a loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote her in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from here, from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I choose? I mean, the only person I've already have interaction with is Yuri, but that would be weird. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna go from Monica to Yuri, then Sayuri and Natsuki. Or I don't know. We're doing all of this because of Natsuki, so maybe her first. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad, but it just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you will like it. What the fuck is this? Eagle can fly, monkey can climb, crickets can leap, horse can race, owls can seek, cheetah can't run, eagle can't fly, people can try, but that's about it. She literally stole the end of her poem. I recognize this here. This is from Moist Critical, okay? Charlie, what are you doing here? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it, but just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. I agree. I literally laughed as the first second that I saw the first sentence, I started laughing. But I agree, that's cute. It's cute. I like it. But isn't it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. But you're just reading like monkey can climb. What the hell? What's the message behind this? I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. What's the message behind this? I want to know. I need to know. What is he trying to say? What are you telling us, Natsuki? Please tell us. Is that some kind of weird code? I don't know. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really disheartening. Can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said, for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Where should I show my poem next? Okay, it's been 1 hour. I'm gonna have a little break, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so who's gonna be next? Mm, Monica. I'm curious. Hi, Kay. Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring this up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring this up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share all your poems with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Kay. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But isn't that the sort of embarrassed that we all learn to get past soon? Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Kay. I was going oh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way I always count. It always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive with their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I am assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure I end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of style, but I always help you to find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Haha. Ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Okay. It couldn't have been me. See? The directions, the spaggle protrude. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really in the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and line. When I perform it out loud, it can be really powerful. I agree. This, honestly, this poem sounds good. I don't know. I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to explain at all. What was the inspiration? What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poem a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friend with each other. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Yeah, that's a smart way to say it. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I spent so much time with Yuri, so let's go with Sayori, the idiot herself. This is a good poem, Kay. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who will be writing poem in his spare time? I guess you're right, but that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write it more. You wouldn't write one at all. I am really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you are really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Hi, Ota. Hello. How you doing? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream where I play Doki Doki Literature Club for the first time. I've never played it. I watched some video, but I completely forgot about it. Did Sassy-Fox ask you to play this game? Yes. The answer is yes. And I said I would do it this morning, so I kept my promise. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. I knew it. Yes, this is true. That is okay. I've always wanted to play it, but I was scared that something really weird might happen. So here am I. See? It's like I said before, Kay. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for the other people. By the way, how was your day? Did you have a great sleep last night? Yeah. Yesterday I had the time to stream because I was at home all the day. So it was fun. Even though I didn't sleep that much. I only slept for maybe 6 hours. But I'm okay. But how is your day, Ota? How are you doing? Because I know that you've been with Adam a little bit, and I wanna check on him, you know, because even though he's not saying anything, I mean, I'm kind of worried. It's raining all day and it's cold outside. You know, I love staying inside, so there is no problem for me if it's raining. I'm just here having fun. Da 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 da. Maybe I should send him a message. Maybe. I don't know. Why am I so scared to reach out to people? That's weird. I just feel weird. Okay. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you on to that. Then, yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehehe. Well, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of the bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eye. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Eh? That's cute. That's another level of cuteness. What the fuck? Okay, all the first part has like a little bit of meaning, you know? But the last part, what the fuck? But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Just say you're hungry, dumbass. Sayuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Yeah, that's true. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I want breakfast. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright. I'm gonna save here. But I didn't save at all. Then, after the Yuri part, I'm just gonna wait a little bit and then I will change the game. Because I've been playing this for more than 1 hour now. As Yuri read the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covered her mouth, but then ended up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. He? That's... I guess you're right. Am I getting so nervous? Why am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? You use your imaginary and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Whoa, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poems again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the word of the poem as if breaking down more thoroughly. Oh, she's cute. Why every character is so cute? I know a little bit that they won't be cute for a long time, but they're adorable. Damn. Yeah. Okay. By the way, I know that. I'm trying to ignore. I know that. Necessity Fox is always here. I shouldn't tell you that, should I? Nah. I know. I can feel her presence. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there is a specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic's matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that goes into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by examples and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poems now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiled extremely as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendril of my hair illuminates beneath the amber's glow. Baffling, I don't know. It must be this one, the last remaining straight light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bath. Calm breathing hair of the present but living in the past. The lights flickers. I flicker back. What am I reading here? Huh? I might be too stupid to understand what I just read, okay? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write the longest poem. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, okay? Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did. Only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their works. they usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it in that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Oh, that's impressive. There's a lot of word, okay? It's hard to read. I'm stupid. Eh? It's nothing, really. Your was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Kay. Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they reel into them, I watch each of their expression change. Natsuki eyebrow furrow in frustrations, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What is with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returned the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Your is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the languages, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you don't have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for a suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Kay did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing skill. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Nah, this was she violated. She destroyed her. She destroyed Natsuki here. And Kay liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stand up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what uh, you're, you're just, you're a stand-up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Kay appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cute to see. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's what the fuck? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew up a size bigger as soon as Kay started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a real. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both of the girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Kay, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader. Not force them to have to figure it out. Help me to explain that to her, Kay. Wait, there's a reason I have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex things and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also waste. You understand that, right, Kay? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. So, of course, that's going to be... Honestly, I don't want to be part of that. No. Natsuki. Natsuki glared at me, drying up any word I had in my mouth. So instead, I turned to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting it and is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can two of you can keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Kay. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what stuck up jerk she's being. She will never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Oh my god. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friend. Oh, it's the friendly moment here. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Okay. Natsuki's poem, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poem are amazing because they paint beautiful picture in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki cute. Natsuki is cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. What the fuck? Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rush off. Natsuki sit down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader. I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Haha. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does that to make a good president regardless of what she say. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about sharing poem? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Okay. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was really a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same things tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friend too, so your poem will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Yay! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hehehe. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know better. You know between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they are both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can't see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Kay, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay. Ooh. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Munyang Lexian. Whoa. That's a kind of a hard name to pronounce. If you have any preferred name that I can use, feel free to send it into the chat. But welcome to the stream. My name is Kay. I play some games every Sunday, and that's about it. I'm just a skeleton. The skeleton that comes every Sunday around 7 a.m. UTC time, UST, I don't know. European time, okay? And I hope you will have a lot of fun by watching me, or lurking, or do whatever you want. But anyway, it's been 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. I will have to go probably. So yeah. For the moment, nothing really weird happened. I will probably continue playing this next week because yeah, it's fun to play. I like it. Da-da. Oh no. Da 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 da. For the moment, it's a really fun game. And thanks, Money, Sassy Fox, because I know you're here. I know you're here. Thanks for making me play this game. What else can I do? Give me a second. I'm thinking. I saved. I can interact with this. That's sad. That's pretty sad. Anyway, let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I might come back this afternoon. I don't know, for another stream. Maybe. I'm not sure. I will probably. So yeah, I'm about to go. As always, take care, stay safe. My objective for today was playing Doki Doki for literally 1 hour, and I did 2, so I'm pretty happy. And yeah, take care of yourself, stay safe, drink water, stay hydrated, have fun in life, and I'll see you the next stream. If it's this afternoon, if not, then it's gonna be next week. K is out. Have a great day. Goodbye.